Not sure where this is broadcasting because it's not showing up where it's supposed to. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Reg, can you see me? AAP in the house. What's up, Mr. and Mrs. AAP? Good morning, good afternoon. I'm not sure who's all in the chat. I see the Bud Files and Reg and AAP. And I might be one of the other two because I'm on my other phone. So just to show you, this is the first piece that we're going to auction. It's custom work made in Canada. Miner's Pick and Shovel, Reg Labs number 3. Lighting ain't very good in here. You can see there's 1/4 gram of gold in there. Either way, until I get the other one going again. There we go. This is very difficult to do by yourself. Mr. Charlie, I believe, is still sleeping. JP and Pack Rat Pat and Mr. Brewer are at the brewery having a good time. Reg is definitely very talented. This is quartz, and then a recycled metal and a recycled piece of wood that he carved out. And the rock that it's mounted on is from his claim. So that's pretty cool. Anything interesting you want to say about it there, Reg? He said it was fun making that piece. I see old Sam Squatch is here. JP Lawns and More is in the house again. Anybody having anything exciting planned for tonight besides going to the bar? Because I know I'm going to go to the bar. Make sure, if you don't know, check out JP Lawns and More tonight. He's got a great show as always. And if you got time, hit up Clark's Cove Detecting before, because they got a good show going on as well. Oh, Hit B's in the house. How's it going, Hit B? Hercules is over here taking a nap. Oh, he heard his name. What's forged, Reg? Oh, it says not recycled metal, brother. It's an aluminum rod that has been cold forged. Well, okay, you're right. It's not recycled, but it's still really cool looking. I had the opening on that one set at, do you remember what it was, Reg? I think Charlie's still sleeping. $60 for the Reg Lab artwork. I don't know if anybody's interested in it yet, but if you want to another look at it. It's got a 1/4 gram of gold epoxied into the bowl. And then it comes with sticker, poker chip channel round made by Park Rat Pat, button, and a Team Hercules sticker. Reg says he used a 4-pound sledge as an anvil and a rock hammer to shape the aluminum rod. He slightly anneals it to prevent it cracking. That's pretty cool. I guess tell you a little bit about me and Hercules. We have never been prospecting before, except for one time we went with the boss, but he gave me the shovel and that was it. My duty was shovel and dump. He didn't allow me to touch anything else because he was afraid I was going to lose his gold. We went up to Nugget Lake and spent about 8 hours in the creek freezing. It was fun. It was exciting. And then I started watching Flower Gold Wizard after that, and it's just something I've always wanted to do. So I figured, why live vicariously through others when Hercules and I can travel all over and try new things and learn things in person. Our first time gem mining was in the Dells last week, I believe it was. And that was pretty exciting, but I'd still rather go dig it out of the dirt than have it planted in a bucket and sorted. I think you can get, there's a better chance of getting better things when it's not a planted item. AAP, what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything exciting? I know it's your favorite time to be off air and not on live, but let me know if you're up to anything exciting. Again, this is my first live by myself. I was hoping Mr. Charlie was going to be here to help cut the dead air out, but I believe AU guys is resting from his long week of working in the cold. Definitely not easy using 3 phones. So anybody have any interest in the Reg Lab number 3 of 4 made so far? If you do, place your bid in the comments. AAP says, got the taxes done yesterday and went out to dinner with 2 gorgeous women at once last night. Mrs. AAP and Michigan Gems. Oh, shoot. Red said, I'm too anxious to start. I've been sitting here waiting since about 9 o'clock this morning. Hey, AAP, you want to jump on here and help me fill some dead air? You're quite talkative, energetic, and excitable. What's up, Rock Butcher? Yeah, I called Charlie and woke him up about 10:30, 10:40, and he was still tired. Michigan Gems is a magnet fisher. I think I subscribed to her channel when I was on your live stream. It was definitely pretty interesting. Hercules, get up and say hi. Are you too tired? Is the life of a dog too difficult? Don't sigh. Wake up. Smile. Say hi. What's up, Rock Butcher? Looking forward to March, that's for sure. It's super cold out here again in Wisconsin, and I'm totally not digging it. I'd rather be where it's warm. I can't wait till the youngest graduates so the wife and I can go on the road and live out west where it's not freezing cold. You got any big plans for the weekend, Reggie? It rained in Canada all night. Aren't you supposed to get snow? Hercules wants to put a stinky foot in my face. I got an awesome package coming from Hit Be Explorer pretty soon. I can't wait to get that. That'll be one of the things we give away when we're down in Bristol. It'll be the Hit Be Minor box with gold pay dirt and honey sticks, and there's a pin in there, some decals and stuff. So that's going to be pretty cool. I guess while I'm sitting here waiting, I can show some of the other stuff. There's the gold nugget, and there's the blue topaz. And I got a Vendetta Prospecting 1.66 troy ounce channel round. It says number 1 Team Hercules and then 99 AG. And then it's got Vendetta Prospecting on the top. And then, of course, the super awesome holographic Team Hercules sticker. And poker chip, Team Hercules on one side, Jerico and Hercules on the other. And then we got a Jerico and Hercules Prospecting LLC button and a Jerico and Hercules sticker. The blue and yellow do contrast very well. I was initially going to list them as one item, but it would definitely be a little higher on the price, which, I mean, it's worth it. I wanted to keep them, but necessity made it impossible. And in order to pay for extravagant trips and cameras and whatnot, I have to sell my goods to go get more goods. I mean, it only makes sense. It takes money to make money to get by. It's definitely not cheap. It's fun, but traveling, especially with a horse of a dog, he likes steak. He stole my steak last night, which it was okay because I gave it to him. I like my steak raw. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like it walking around in the yard. And they barely cooked it, so I figured he could eat it. It wasn't overly seasoned either. So we got 8 people in the house. Not too bad for the first live stream ever. I guess I did lose my live stream virginity with JP at the bar, and then a couple times I visited Brewers Prospecting and AU Guys Prospecting, so that was pretty cool. Hercules just thinking he wants to play. Why don't you sit up here instead of trying to kick me? Well, you got some money coming from me, Reg. Hopefully the post from he does got good taste. Hopefully the post office here and the post office there work together and get it to you quickly. Well, I know you're not worried, but I just rather you get your stuff versus wait for it. I know I wait for stuff, stalk the mail lady like a crackhead. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. See, Amethyst is in the house. Good morning. In case you missed it, Amethyst, the first thing we're going to try and auction off is a Reg Lab custom pick and shovel set with a 1/4 gram of gold epoxied into the bowl. If you get it, please don't burn the bowl to get the gold out. That'd just be sacrilegious to the artwork because it's some nice artwork. But I guess if you buy it, it's your choice. I know that was one thing Reg had said something about people burning it. Only delays happening right now is the protests at the borders. Yeah, I'm not really, I mean, I understand like Canada's locked down. We're kind of locked down, but not really. But what's the benefit of not allowing free travel for citizens if it's, I mean, I understand the police are not allowing free travel, but to stop your own citizens from free travel, I don't know. I guess that didn't really make sense to me, but I don't necessarily understand everything that's going on because I don't like watching the news. The news is full of sadness. I'd like to have a positive, happy existence. Let's see. In June, the end of June, if Mr. and Mrs. AAP are still going to be able to make it, I'll be meeting them at Muskellunge Lake State Park in Michigan to go mining for some gold in Lake Superior and possibly get some wild copper, some other things from Michigan. I know I want to go look for Uperlites, and I know I want to go look for Petoskey stones. That'll be pretty cool. Trying to think what else I got planned. Well, I know the end of June, Michigan. Flash Bash. That's in the beginning of June. I'm looking forward to that. And then I think July is the only month I really don't have anything planned because 4th of July takes precedence for me and my family. We like to go to the fireworks and support the fire department in Boscobel, where my family's from. I got a lot of cousins that are on the fire department and rescue squad. I know in August I'm going back up to Muskellunge Lake State Park to do another week of prospecting and trying to get some gold. Rocky Mountain Life prospecting. Snowing in Colorado. Uh-oh. Getting a lot of snow, or is it still travelable? Last night it started snowing here after being warm, and then the roads iced up. And they ended up shutting down a couple of the highways on the way into town here because people were just sliding right off the road left and right. Hercules, are you sleeping? I'm gonna get Zeus then. Let's see if you come over now. This is Hercules' baby brother, the demon, Zeus. He was also sleeping, but he's little. I can just pick him up and hold him. He likes to be held like a baby. My wife asked what I'm going to do about him because he's going to miss me all week. I think I might have to take Zeus on a couple trips with us so he can see some neat stuff, especially if we go meet the crystal collector and we go down into Arkansas. He can play with Matrix. Oh, yeah, Arkansas. That's definitely one of the places I want to visit on the basis of the diamond mine and multiple public dig places as well as pay to dig places that have a lot of amazing crystals that you can go get. Hercules, that was terrible. Hit B, you got any exciting adventures planned? Zeus is 1.5 pounds. He's a tiny, tiny little Shih Tzu. But he's got the attitude and he beats up Hercules all the time, which is kind of funny. And I won't get into how he beats Hercules up, but let's just say he doesn't fight fair. Amethyst lost her credit card yesterday. Well, that sucks. I don't like digital. I don't like credit cards. I prefer cash, gold, silver. But in the day and age we live in, we got to have credit cards. Mr. Jeff Brewer at Brewer's Prospecting talked me into getting the Cash App, and I got the Cash App card so I can actually send money that way instead of people having to wait for me to mail them cashier's checks. But then I found out not everybody has Cash App. Anybody have any suggestions of or any places they'd like to see Hercules and I go? Drop them in the comments and see if we can plan it out. I know I'm trying to get Charlie to take a second vacation after our first vacation so we can go out and meet Wes and Thomas of Hit B Explorer. I think it'd be cool to go out east and get some fresh lobster and find some raw gold out in the wilderness. And I don't know if everybody's seen their awesome tent, but that tent is cool. I see we got 9 in here. I have to look and see if Charlie messaged. Nope, I think Charlie's still sleeping. See if I can. Go back to this. And I do think that is just absolutely pretty together. And then we got the Vendetta prospecting channel around. That diamond crater in Arkansas has an interesting history. De Beers owned the land and was going to open a mine, but they got smoked by the U.S. anti-monopoly law. So they lobbied the government to make it a park so nobody else could mine it. Well, now everybody gets to mine it. I've seen quite a few diamonds get found out of there. It looks pretty interesting to me. Nugget Lake Park in Wisconsin, from my understanding, a meteor fell, put a 6-mile impact crater, and left behind a bunch of tiny diamonds and also gold. So that the gold in Nugget Lake and the little surrounding streams that feed into it is not actually glacial till or glacial gold, but it's outer space gold. And then somebody actually said all gold comes from outer space, which I can't remember who that was, but I thought that was kind of interesting. I see we're up to 11. What do you think, Reg? Do you want to start out? Nope, we're jump back down to 9. Trying to hit a solid double-digit number, and then we can start everything off. Amethyst, if you want to bid on the topaz, I can hold it for you if you win, and you can pay when you get your card stuff settled out. And since I was one of those people for the longest time, if you need to, you can get a cashier's check or a money order and email me if you win, and we can figure out how to handle all that. Rock Butcher says all gold is formed in the heart of a supernova. $24,000 ounces of gold. I think it'd be cool just to go out and find an ounce of gold in one location. In Wisconsin, you'd have to mine 24 hours a day for 2 years just to even come close, based upon the numbers I see most people getting. All right, we're at 10 people. I don't know why it's not focusing. Made in Canada. Miners Pick and Shovel, number 3, Reg Labs. And it comes with channel sticker, channel button, poker chip round, and a Team Hercules sticker. Starting bid $60 USD. If anybody has any questions about the art, the artist himself, the number 1 YouTube moderator, Reg Labs, is in the house. Rock Butcher is a geologist, geochemist by profession, but mostly admin and logistics after 32 years of doing it. That is definitely a very interesting career. I know one of the things I want to get is a GoPro camera with the dog harness, so I can mount a camera onto Hercules so everybody can get a Hercules POV and see what he sees while we're going through the woods and assorted other places. Another thing I want to get him is a new life jacket. The shark one I got him when he was a puppy does not fit anymore. And my dad suggested that if we're going into the desert or into the mountains or any high thorny bush areas, to get a chest protector for him, because he's a pit bull, so he likes to just barrel his way through anything. He doesn't care if he gets scratched, but getting punctured by a cactus or getting punctured by one of them thorns would definitely be a negative for him. $300 surface quartz exposures, mica, silver, iron. I do ship to Canada. If it's a little expensive, it costs. You'll have to ask Reg how much it costs for shipping to the United States. I believe it was close to $30. But yeah, I will ship to Canada if you work with me on shipping. I definitely ship to Canada. Exactly, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. I think it would be very fun to watch Hercules wander around and see the things that he sees. when I looked at the price of the GoPro, I was in sticker shock. I've never bought a GoPro before, but I think with the assorted mounts and stuff, it came close to $500. And don't get me wrong, it's a good camera, but I think it'd be cool because Hercules likes to go paddleboarding. He loves kayaking, and getting a Hercules POV would be awesome. Saw a coyote vest on a Chihuahua the other day. That would be funny. Did you get a picture? Tell me you got a picture, AAP. Tell me. Michigan to Canada, 17 to 29 normally. All right. AAP knows. See, I knew somebody'd know. I'm not sure what that converts into Canadian dollars. I know that the US dollar is worth more. I'm not exactly sure why, as our economy isn't all the greatest, but the Akaso camera is nice for a third of the price of the GoPro. Is that mountable? And if it is, can you send me a link? See, I knew it was close to $20 or $30. Feels like I had it forever, Reg. He also had 2 rolls of bubble wrap around the box and a bunch of bubble wrap around the piece itself. Well, Rock Butcher, if you want to jump on it, you can start us out. I think some other people are waiting to try to get on some gold, but there is gold in that. There's a 1/4 gram of gold in the bowl, and there may be gold in the rock that he mounted it on, but I wouldn't crush it. That would definitely be interesting to see. If the background music's too loud, please let me know. But it's my buddy Lucas Baumkamp of Luke's Jams. He's an amazing guitarist. I'm not kidding. There was like 2 whole things of bubble wrap. I'm gonna get the box. What's up, Hercules? Can you move? All right, so here's one roll that I unwrapped from the box. Here's another roll. And another roll. And then it was wrapped in another roll inside of another box. And no, you can't have the bubble wrap, Hercules. All right, Rock Butcher said he's going to start it out at 50 plus whatever the shipping is. What did AAP say? 17 to 29. What's the split on that? 23. What is? All right, Rock Butcher. Mr. AAP says it's about 17 to 29 normally. So sounds good to me. Anybody else want to get in on that? Let's see if I can switch this. It'll come in the fancy box that Reg went all the way to the dollar store to get. It's got a very colorful top to it. Smiles definitely are always in fashion, Reg. What's up, Ragdoll Lover? Being right-handed in a left-handed world's difficult. Well, if anybody's interested in it, they had time. So I'm going to get ready to close it out to the Rock Butcher. You can email me. My email is in my description. My neighbor, what's up, Ricky? Rock Butcher says, do I hear 55? I think he's already changing his mind. All right. The next thing, we got the Vendetta Prospecting Channel Round. It's 1.66 troy ounces of 3.9 silver made by Vendetta Prospecting. Let's see if I can. It's got the Vendetta stamp on the front. It says number 1, Team Hercules, 3.9s AG on the back with the Vendetta Prospecting stamp up there. My email is, I think it's in my description. But I thought we already emailed once to Rocky Mountain Life. But I'll put it. If it's not in my description, I'll add it. Or I think it's in my About page. But I'll put it here in the chat. Yeah, this Vendetta channel round is definitely a highly sought after item on a lot of auctions. Not saying that it's going to be on this one. So not only is this a Vendetta prospecting channel round, it's also Team Hercules on the back, which I thought was pretty cool. And of course, it'll come with the Team Hercules sticker. It's a holographic sticker, button, two-sided poker chip, and the channel sticker. So we start out the Vendetta at 80. That includes shipping unless it goes to Canada. It'll definitely cost a little to ship to Canada. I know the gold nugget I can just put in an envelope and they won't know. I noticed that a lot of the people are still sleeping or hungover or getting ready to go out or already out enjoying the town. Reg says, call in the gold fam reinforcements. Wake them up. Should we try calling Charlie? Oh, Charlie's still tapped out. All right, Rock Butcher. Reg is pouring gold in his pan. Usually that gold pouring will draw in the crowd. That song's a little depressing. Are the AAPs still in here? Or did they dip out to enjoy their weekend? Oh, they're still here. I want to send you guys a sticker pack, so make sure you send me your address, either text it or email it. I wish I knew what happened to my light. I don't know if that helps. Well, if Amethyst is still in the house and she wants a chance to bid on the stone, we had it starting at 70 with the value of the stone and shipping with the stickers and such. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I permanently lost my Facebook because I shared just over 13,000 links in 4 days, a couple times in a row after just getting my Facebook back. And then they finally said I was a spam account, even though I was sharing my assorted Gold Fam friends channels and shows. I guess I made enough Facebook admins mad, so they decided not to let me keep the account, which is whatever. I didn't like Facebook again. And then we got this, and Mr. Diggs, always glad for clad, talked to me this morning, and he wanted to be the opening bid. And the opening bid on the gold nugget with the stickers and stuff is 85. We're just going to abbreviate it. I don't know how the AAPs can do so many live streams in 1 week with all that energy, all that excitement, all that happiness. Wait, I know how they're happy. But it's definitely not as easy as they make it look. It's not as easy as a lot of people makes it look. It's interesting. It's a learning experience. Editing videos is fun. Can't wait to get my laptop repaired and be able to actually do more with my video editing. What's up, everything treasure? I know that my shorts and my trailers are looking pretty cool, and I'm doing that with an iPad and a phone. So Mr. Diggs got 85 on the nugget. The Reg Lab art is already gone. Amethyst says, have some nice valuable items, so don't set up for less. I'm guessing you said settle for less. Well, it's the value of the item, and then that's basically all I'm asking is for the fiscal value of the item, and then shipping plus the cost of the stickers. I'm not trying to make millions on it. When I get giant piles of gold, that'll be nice. Maybe I'll find that leprechaun in March, beat him with my shovel, and stick Hercules on him so we can get his pot of gold from under the rainbow. That'd be cool. Hercules, you're not a very good co-host, falling asleep and snoring in my lap. You want to wake up and say hi? Or are you just going to be a puppy and say no? Fine. I'll grab Zeus again. Their mother gets up at 4 a.m. to go do nursing stuff. They wake up when she wakes up, and then all the steak making him sleepy. Yeah. Except for this one, didn't even eat any. He's just a lazy baby. Ricky's a good dude. I know him personally. Anybody have any interest in the Vendetta channel around? Let me know in the comments. If not, it'll go another day, which is fine. I just can't wait to get that camera and trying to scroll back in the comments. Rocky Mountain Life, can you send me the info on that camera? I think it was you that said it. It was. I found it. The Acaso camera. Can you send me the info on that in the email? Reg says I need to get a sledgehammer. Leprechauns be hiding their gold in the rocks these days rather than in the pot of gold. Hey, not all placer gold is pyrite. There is some pyrite out there, but not all of it. Somebody had a nice big chunk of pyrite in the Zoom meeting the other day. I think, to be honest, one of the places I'm most excited to go is South Dakota with Rattlesnake Randy. That's the guy that taught Ozzy Osbourne how to pan for gold. So that's going to be interesting in itself. Ozzy said that he was insane, so I can just about imagine it's going to be an interesting adventure spending a week in the mountains. But if you're not already subbed to anybody in here, mods, feel free to drop links. It's not a sub for sub situation, but hey, spread the love. I'm trying to get Ricky and his wife to go geode hunting with me this April or May, depending on when the ground fully defrosts enough. We're going to go down to Keokuk, Iowa, and Franklin, Illinois, to go to two different places on each side of the Mississippi River to get geodes, and then keep them separated and see if there's a huge difference on the other side of the river. I think that's going to be something pretty interesting. I know I wanted to go to Colorado for 420, but my old boss said that they are replacing the gas mains and there won't be any hot water. I might as well wait until this fall when there is hot water, because I know after a day out in the woods and water, I like to shower, and I know like Hercules loves taking baths. He likes getting muddy, but then when we get in the car, he acts kind of odd until he goes home and takes a bath and gets all the swamp mud and fish smell off of him. That's another thing that I'm looking forward to doing this spring is fishing. And as soon as it warms up, taking 2 dogs on a kayak. That'll be an interesting adventure. Oh, his eyes open and his ears perked up. He heard kayak. Hercules, you want to go kayaking? Can I see you? You want to go kayaking? You want to go kayaking? We'll get in the water. Oh, he's perking up. I do have some nice amethyst that I got at the mine. One of the pieces is already spoken for by Ricky, but there is another really pretty piece that as soon as my silver gets in, I'll be making an amethyst silver wrap necklace. Trying to find amethyst in the chat. Sometimes just better off to wear my glasses, I think. So everything treasured. You got anything exciting planned for the weekend? Doing anything exciting? Going anywhere? Searching for treasure anywhere? Or are you hiding from the cold? And I can't scroll back far enough to find amethyst in the chat. Hercules, stop typing with your nose. It was -9 Fahrenheit here when I woke up this morning. So I know cold. Anybody got a time machine so we can flash forward 7 years for when the youngest graduates and the wife and I can go out west where it's warm? That'd be an awesome invention. I think I'd rather take a time machine, Reg, than a teleportation device, even though a teleportation device would be cool. Rock Butcher said that's barbecue temps here. You got to convert it from Fahrenheit to Celsius and then add in the wind chill factor. Well, before we close out, because I'm about to hit that hour mark, and I didn't want to babble on for an hour by myself. Anybody want to beat Mr. Diggs out for that 1.1 gram gold nugget and the sticker set? Or throw a bid on the topaz? or a 1.66 troy ounce Vendetta channel round with Team Hercules stamped on the back. Rock Butcher's got lots of gold samples from around the world. Well, you should put some of them on so we can see some gold porn. I just got a tiny little nugget and a bunch of flour gold and smaller pieces from pay dirt bags. Oh yeah, he's from Canada. Gold grows in trees in Canada, according to the news. They're saying something about they low fly helicopters and trim the tops of the trees off to get the parts per million of gold in the tree to decide whether or not they're going to mine. I thought that was pretty interesting. But if all the gold's getting sucked up into the trees, how much does that leave in the ground? If you want to come on, Rock Butcher, I'll drop the link in the chat. There you go, Rock Butcher. If you want to come on and show your gold, you can jump in on the stream. That or Mr. and Mrs. AAP can jump on and share some of their energy and enthusiasm with the crowd. That'll definitely be enjoyable. Oh, Rock Butcher's getting ready. We're about ready to see what did he say it was? 4.5 ounce specimen. I'd like to go to Australia, except for one, everything in Australia will kill you and eat you, except for kangaroos, but they'll still beat you and kill you. They got spiders that are as big as coconuts. What's up, like father, like son? They do find a lot of awesome gold in Australia, but winter or everything can kill you. Winter or everything can kill you. I think I'll keep my winter. I think I'll keep my winter. All right, you're in the. You got to turn your camera on.
Can you hear me? Why is my camera not on?
No, we can't hear you and we can't see.
Why the hell's the camera not on? Default echo cancellation, Daniel.
I'm not sure what he's got. Ooh, 2 views. What does this button do? He's over there fumble nuts in it. No one can hear me? Or did I fix it? See, I should be unmuted. That mic's on. See, I should be unmuted. That mic's on. I'm not sure what's going on with. Oh, Ashley Barnes Breeding Rats is back. How's it going, Ashley? I'm struggling. And it looks like, where'd he go? Oh, Rock Crusher struggling. AAP. You were muting them, hiding them. I'm surprised you didn't kick them out and give them the old Red Lab band hammer. So, what do you breed rats for, Ashley? Do you breed rats for fun? When I was in 4-H, we bred rats. I had 2 albino rats that made a lot of albino rats. Red said band hammers are reserved for bots. Well, if I can figure out how to do the random comment thing. StreamYard.com giveaway tool. Well, if anybody wants a Team Hercules sticker, button, poker chip, and channel sticker, put in hashtag Team Hercules, all caps. No, Reg, you don't have everything coming. You just got the stickers. You don't have the button and the poker chip. Because I have to buy the special padded envelope. There, I'll remove my message. So far, we got 2 out of 10. The AAPs are on it. Where you at, Ricky? What's up, Lewis? See, he was lurking in the chat. Hercules, I can't find you upside down. Why don't you sit up? Quit being a lazy bum. You wanna go for a ride? I'm gonna tease you and trick you, and I'm lying. You wanna go for a ride? You wanna go bye-bye? Sit up. Oh, now you're ready to rock and roll. Oh, I see how it is. No, I lied. See, you ain't going nowhere now. We got to wait until after we're done. Gets up and jumps down and grabs his leash. He says, "Let's go." Even this one jumped up. Look at that yawn. What'd you say, Red? She's a little Ewok. He's got him a nice little hoodie with, I'm not sure what it says in the back. Oh, my quads. Yeah. Oh, my quads on the back. If this ain't the most spoiled dog ever. And you stink. All right. Rock Butcher has it. There you go. You got the whole shebang, Rock Butcher.
All right. Can you hear me?
That is big. Now, have you ever thought about dissolving some of the quartz out of it? Like the guy from, was it Gold Bay?
No. Can you hear me?
You sound like Chipmunk to me. I don't know if you sound the same to everyone else. Does he sound like a chipmunk to everyone else, or is it just me?
Give me 1 sec here. I'll just I'll put my headphones on here.
Let me put my headphones on and see.
All right. Is that better?
That is a lovely specimen.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't dissolve this.
There's a lot of gold in there. I'd be real curious to see what it would look like. Have you tried doing the electrical test thing to see if you can?
That's we did a density test on it, dipping it in water to figure out how much gold was present. And,
It must be the Bell Canada internet, but at least we get to see the pretty rock.
they can't hear me worth a damn. Okay, headset's not working so much. We did a dip test on it in water, and to determine there was 4.5 ounces in there. But I wouldn't dissolve it. It's a perfect example of the ore from that mine, because you've got native gold, you've got the pyrrhotite, which is high temperature pyrite, and then all of these the gray material is all arsenic pyrite.
Not sure why I'm hearing phones ring, but that is a lovely specimen. Thanks, buddy. Be nice to find a rock like that, wouldn't it, RMLP? Anything like that on your claim, Reg? That rock was huge. I'd like to see him do the electrical tester deal to see if the current passes through and connects to certain points. We got 10 in chat and only 6 entered the drawing. So if you want a chance, let me know. Hop in, make the comment. Otherwise, before we close this off for the day with 2 of 4 things sold, which is pretty awesome. I am not able to share pics on screen, Reg, because I have no idea how to do that. That's why I was hoping AU Guys Prospecting was going to come. Well, if you send it to my messenger, I can hold my phone up. Just like I'm going to do with this. I'm telling you, Reg, you got to be the luckiest fella on the internet. But since I'm already sending Reg anyways, I'm going to draw again because Reg was already getting the missing poker chip and button. Louis Schwartz. If you go in my about section, there's an email. Send me an email and I will send me an email with your address and I'll shoot you off some stickers. Oh, here's Reg doing the happy dance. I'm telling you, Reg is the luckiest person I know. I got a bunch of them. I want to do another one. Well, I was already sending a set to AAP anyways. Okay, maybe AAP's the luckiest person in here. I thought it was Reg, but I'm not so sure anymore. Up. Hi. No, they got you all energetic and stuff. You gonna come say hi? Your breath stinks. Yeah. You want to go see if Ricky wants to go to the store? Oh, I guess I wanted him awake. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining my first stream and auction. He is adorable and he's a giant baby. I don't know. I don't say how people can say pit bulls are vicious. Oh, Reg sent some photos before I get off. All right, move, big head. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it justice, Reg. Yeah, with the combo glare. I'll have to learn how to do that in the future. But again, thanks everybody for joining. And see you next week. Hopefully, we'll have a better stream. And don't forget tonight at JP Lawns and More, we'll be at the bar. And if you want to come early, hit up Clark's Cove Detecting. They got an awesome pre-bar show going on. All right. Good night, everyone. Or good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world.